Honey, you have 50 minutes to finish this examination.
15, 1-5, or 5-0?
5-0. Okay.
Okay. So, the students in Vietnam are basically, I guess, complaining that this test is too difficult, and they say that even a native speaker would have a problem completing or getting a good score in this test. So I'm going to take it, and I'm a native speaker.
How do you feel? You've gone through
My eyes are tired from reading something so small. 50 minutes is not enough time. If it's 5-0 minutes, it's not enough time. Now, I don't know what the grading is. You know, I don't know if you could skip ahead, or if it's just the amount of questions you get right and you get a certain score for each question you get correct, and 0 score for whatever. You can skim through it and just answer all the easy questions or the easier questions. You get through the whole thing. But if your intent is to finish that thing, I mean, I'm not really a fast reader, but I'm not a slow reader. But the comprehension level is very high for or the comprehension level requirement is very high in order to be able to do the work and do it well. Your comprehension has to be at a very high level. Yeah, I mean, I think that some American high schoolers would have some challenges with that, given the time frame, because the questions are a little tricky and they are a little deceptive. Some of them are just worded poorly, and some of them just aren't correct enough. So you have to make an assumption, or you have to choose the best answer, or the answer that comes the closest. So that's my thought on it. I would say that the uproar of the high school community in Vietnam who are, I don't know, protesting this test, they have a legitimate gripe. A legitimate gripe.
What legitimate?
A legitimate gripe means they have a legitimate issue with the test. It's well founded. It's a real issue. That's a problem. It's a problem if the Vietnamese educational system does not support that high level of learning and comprehension, English learning and comprehension, in order to take that test. You know, and just as an outsider looking in, I would say that a student in Vietnam, high school student in Vietnam, would likely have to get some outside tutoring, English language tutoring, in order to pass that exam. And it would have to be specific to passing that exam because of the way that those exam questions are structured. So that's my take on it. Okay, bye.